Hi, I'm Jacob Xavier Kalupurikal. I'm 26 years old. And why did I choose this audition piece? Well, I always wanted to answer this question, and I finally got the opportunity. Firstly, the dialogues in the scene have not just made sense to me as an audience, but has also impacted me as an artist. I've done my R&D over every statement in this piece, seen the video over hundreds of times, read the dialogues over thousands of times. After being confident, I gave my performance so I could do justice to this piece of art and work which motivated me. And I honestly respect the writers, the director, the actors, the entire crew who's put their effort in making this fine and phenomenal sequence. I was never even close to acting or filmmaking, although I am a movie buff. I watched so many movies, web series, and short films, which is why I appreciate this art as a profession. It has three important aspects: to express emotions, to understand emotions, and to accept emotions, which I believe are three important aspects for an artist. As time passed by, I got busy with education. Little did I know I was going to start into a new journey. I began acting like 7 years ago, and as Steve Jobs rightly said, you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. You have to trust the dots that will somehow connect you to the future. You have to trust in something like your guts, your destiny, your life, your karma, whatever. That's why I'm here. Inspiration is a word which has deep meaning. Inspiration is perseverance to begin and to grow. So for me, inspiration comes from relationships, circumstances, individuals, time. And my inspiration is Sylvester Stallone. The movie Rocky Balboa was released in the year 2006, but I got to watch it in 2015. And that was the moment of realization, which brought me close to myself and made me realize anything and everything is possible. And that's inspiration for me. Strength is the induction of positivity. I have a positive approach towards my craft. So for me, positivity is everything. The camera has always been my friend, and that's one of my strengths. I believe in myself and my performance. My creativity is my willingness and concern towards technical and practical aspects of filmmaking, like pre-production, production, and post-production. The best thing about me is I believe in myself. Being honestly with my art and craft, I have to accept I too have flaws. I have an issue with half work. I prefer work with perfection and indulge the same way in my performance. I consume time in order to achieve perfection. I also tend to get diverted and lose concentration when something seems wrong. Although I know as an artist, I can overcome every obstacle with my positive attitude and approach. I am a person that looks for options. I seek my goals. For me, acting has been more of an aim than a substitute. But yes, practically speaking, if I've given a chance to do anything apart from acting, then I would choose to work in the film fraternity. You found me. Cast this aside. Lost. I'm broken. You searched through the rubble to find the pieces of my life and tried to fix them together again. Before you, I felt like dying. The panic consumed me and squeezed through my heart, but I didn't care. When we were weighted down by the torture of hate, we didn't fear death, but there was nothing to live for until I met you. You rebuilt me. I've been sitting there for the last half an hour trying to come up with a story explaining me being here and dressed like this. And I also want to come up with a story that would explain my qualities that I'm sure you all admire here. Like earnestness, diligence, team spirit, something where I couldn't think of anything. So the truth is, I was arrested for the failure of paying parking tickets.
Parking tickets?
Yeah, and I ran all the way from the police station.
What were you doing before you were arrested?
I was painting my apartment.
Is it dry now?
I hope so.
Jay says you're pretty determined. He's been waiting outside the front building with some 20 kilos gizmo for over a month. He says you're clever.
But I like to think so.
And you want to learn this business?
Yes, sir, I want to learn.
Have you already started learning on your own?
Absolutely.
Jay, yes sir. How many times have you seen Chris? I don't know. One too many apparently. Was he ever dressed like this? No. Jacket and tie. First in your class?
Yes, sir.
How many in the class?
12. It was a small town.
I'll say.
But I was first in my radar class in the Navy. It was a class of 20. Can I say something? Well, I'm that type of person. If you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you I don't know the answer. But I bet you what? I know how to find the answer and I will find the answer. Is that fair enough?
What would you say if a guy walked in for an interview without a shirt on and I hired him? What would you say?
Well, I would say he had really nice pants.